Hey everyone, so I was just at home over Thanksgiving and I picked up my old Power Ranger toys. These are the Season 1 um, Power Ranger toys. These were some of my favorite ones growing up. As you can see, I have the entire set of Titanus, Dragonzord, and then this is the Megazord. So I'm just going to do a quick review of these toys. Not too many videos on YouTube about these, but you have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, you have the Pterodactyl, Saber-Tooth Tiger, the Triceratops, and then the Mastodon. So each one of these is just very simple, not too much articulation to these. I'm just going to do a quick video of how to transform them into their different modes. So I'm going to start out with the battle tank mode for Megazord. What you want to do first is actually there's these black buttons here that you want to be able to push them, and then you will be able to move his knee up forward, and then from there you get a better position for his tank mode that gives him a little more height to himself, so his tail is sticking out right. Okay, so let's set him off to the side. For these, for the Saber-Tooth Tiger, very simple. You just fold up his legs like this, and then fold in his tail, just like that. And Triceratops, super easy transformation. Literally, just fold it in that way. Okay, and you will attach both of them to his knee joints here. Oh, I'm sorry, I actually got to put up his arms here. Just like that. And then you attach both of them to his knees. There you go. Like that. Okay. And then you have the Triceratops on that side. And then here you have the Mastodon. Okay. Take off his head. Pull out this back handle piece. And this will just kind of clip into a little hole that's on the Tyrannosaurus's chest here, just like that. And then take this, split it apart like that, and then put up the shoulders just like this, and then face it out and move these arms up, and it's basically going to tab into the back of the Tyrannosaurus, and then it will tab onto the sides here of the, okay? And you take these two missiles pods, and these will plug right into the Tyrannosaurus here, okay? And then take the Pterodactyl here, and then fold back its head, fold in its wings, and then put its head up. And then these two tabs here will hit right onto the back of the Tyrannosaurus, onto the Mastodon's legs here. And here you have his tank battle mode, which is really cool. I really like this mode. I've always liked it from the show, and then when they just transform it, to do the transformation to Megazord, simply just take off the Pterodactyl, take off the head of the Mastodon, take off these two cannons, and then you are going to flip these in to form the hands of Megazord. And then those buttons that you had pushed on the Tyrannosaurus, you're going to push those back to straighten the the knee joints back. There we go. Okay. Push those back in. And then you stick in the Saber-Tooth Tiger, stick in the Triceratops, and he will begin to stand up. Just like so. You have his head there. Fold up his tail, like that. Place these guns, these missile pods, these guns into his back, where the Mastodon's feet are. And then the finishing touches that we all know from the show. The Tyrannosaurus head goes in to his chest. And then you cover it with the Pterodactyl chest plate, and there you got Megatron. Oh, Megazord, I mean. yeah, so really cool Megazord. Articulation wise, very simple. Arms just kind of go forward. It can kind of bend at the elbow a little bit. His legs can move forward this way, but he can't really stand that way. But basically, he just sits there like this. He does have his power sword, as you can see. And then the Mastodon head also can serve as a shield. You didn't see it very often in the show, but I think I saw it maybe once actually throughout the entire series. But that's a pretty cool feature. So now, Megazord could not have done it by himself. Along came the Green Ranger with his Dragonzord, and this was always my favorite Zord growing up as a kid. It took forever. I could not find this for the life of me, and for so long I just couldn't find it. Finally, I did find it when I was growing up, and I was elated to have him. But basically, this is it. He does have electronics. I don't have any batteries in here. Basically, if you flip this switch here on his back right here, this thing will go on and it'll make some noise as if the lights will go on, and then it's kind of like from the show when he would fire his missiles and stuff or use his tail. You just have some lights that go off here. But basically, if you want to transform him, he can combine with the Megazord pieces. So to do that, take off the pterodactyl, and basically you will combine him with the Mastodon arms. So take off these arms, combine them with the legs, and just stick him over there. Stick the Tyrannosaurus over there. If you look at it, see, you pull his tail off, okay, and then push his feet back, and then you will flip his feet up, just like this. These are actually very simple transformations for the most part. And then split his whole body. You will take out his shield, his chest shield thing here, and put it back together. Fold in his arms, just like this. Okay, and these will close together to form his new chest shield. And this is the Dragonzord battle mode. So whenever Megazord wasn't enough, they would transform into this to basically be a little more powerful in the show. And so this is his head. You just have to flip down his mouth to get to his head, and then basically you just connect him to the Saber-Tooth Tiger and the Triceratops, and then the back of the Mastodon will just slide in here into his arms, just like this, and then clip onto the side, and there you have Dragonzord battle mode. Pretty much the same exact articulation. Actually, it's a little less than the Megazord because his legs don't actually go forward. It's basically just arms. But you do have his power staff that you can make. Basically, it comes with this, and then you have his chest shield, and then you put this on there, take his tail, and this will go on top of that, and then you have his power drill from the show. So that's pretty cool. But obviously there was always a time when the bad guys would get stronger, and so basically the Power Rangers needed a little more firepower. So when they needed that extra help, they would call upon Titanus. And this is the Motorized Carrier Zord, which is really cool. Basically, he would carry the Ultrazord when it's time to just basically kill the bad guys, and that was always really cool. This guy does have a motorized feature where he can roll on his own. I don't have any batteries in it, but it does roll, and so basically it would just roll like this by itself, which is a very cool feature. But to basically transform into Ultrazord, you would take apart Dragonzord battle mode, take off his arms, take the feet off, okay, set that aside, grab the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, stick him back in, create Megazord again, basically. Just put on the arms again, push up the tail, put on these missile pods, okay, and then put the pterodactyl chest shield back on. Okay, now to form the Mega Dragonzord, basically just flip back his horns, push down the shoulder pads, and then take Dragonzord here, push his head back in, his face back in here, open up his chest shield, push him back to the side, and then split his body. And then inside his body there are these gray tabs that you can flip out. There's one on this side too. And you just flip those out, and then you split the Dragonzord in half, basically, and just kind of put it on top of the Megazord, and it'll lock in at the shoulders here. Okay? And so here you have the Mega Dragonzord. Okay? So now, in order to get Titanus ready, you have to take off his chest shield here, take off his front paws, and then straighten these out. You'll use these when you do the Ultrazord mode. Okay? And then what you'll do is take off his tail piece. It's in there pretty tight, actually. There we go. Okay? And then this tail piece will split in half. Okay? Open up his back. As you can see, I have his chain in here. Open up his back. Flip out this front piece, just like this. And then push down on this gray plastic wheels here, just like that. Take the Dragonzord tail, plug that back into Titanus's butt to form his new tail. Okay, take the Dragonzord shield, and then this will just slide right into this front part of the Titanus. Take each of these guns. These will slide onto each of his legs up here to form his side guns. Just like that. And this one will go on this side. Just like that. Okay. Now, that's basically ready to go for carrier mode. Oh, wait. Let me put his chains on. They just peg into his neck here. Okay. And then on the Mega Dragonzord, you're going to take this chest shield and just plug it onto the pterodactyl chest shield. And then these arm pieces will plug onto the arms of the Megazord. Just like that. Okay. You basically will carry him in, and then there you go. Wait, wow, that's super big. Okay. Okay. So this is Ultrazord. Very cool. So basically, he does roll. Like I said, if he had batteries in him, he would roll on his own, and he moves, and then these missiles will move up and down, and so that's a very cool feature. But yeah, so thought I would do just a quick video on the Season 1 Power Rangers, Ultrazord, and all the other Zords, and Dragonzord and Megazord, because these were my favorite Zords growing up, and I really am glad to have this back at home with me. So yeah, if you can find one of these online, feel free to pick it up. It's really worth it. So thanks again. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you later.